Hello there everybody, and sorry for being away for a long time again. Well, I'm back and I believe it's time for me to play a game that I actually quite like, Stellaris. And recently a mod for it recently got updated that I really like, which is called Taskforce Xeno. This is a mod that basically XCOM happens. And for those who don't know what it does, some new events: rivalry influence gain 25%, mental unity plus 10, xenophobic ethics traction plus 50%, and army morale plus 10%. Also combine it with citizen servers to increase naval capacity by 5% and additional unity from fortresses and strongholds. Because I am playing as a militarist xenophobic materialist with democratic elements. As a citizen republic, the traits I got: intelligent, wasteful, quick learner, weak, and traditionalist. Now with all that set up, let's go. Just reset the default. This should do. So I'm gonna boost end game start date by additional 300 years. And just so we have a bit of time between the start of the mid game and the start of the end game. So I'm not going to be playing IMM just in case recording error, bugs, mods error. So let's begin. Play. Loading all that up. Preparing game. Yep, the Citizens Commonwealth of Earth, a citizen republic, Donny Sabon, human, Earth, continental. A Council of Nations was assembled. This council has chosen to activate Taskforce Xeno. Historians will debate for centuries the impact of those simple words, spoken by the Council of Nations, formed in response to the Xeno threat. At first we were outgunned, outmanned, and outplanned. We needed to make an all-out stand. Now what do we go for? Clear the skies. Taskforce Xeno Interceptor modifier plus 10 invasion and plus 10 weapon damage. Deploy to Xeno hotspots. Army build speed plus 20 and army morale plus 10. Protect planetary VIP. Monthly unity plus 5. Leader recruitment cost minus 10%. Ooh, this is a tough choice, especially clear the skies. I'm gonna go clear the skies. Now we have a choice. Cities burn, trade breaks down, and fear is rampant. Xenos attempt to spread destruction and chaos throughout Earth. It was a time of hard choices and compromises. We had limited resources and pushed to the brink. Protect key infrastructure. 2 pops on Earth die. Prioritize international cooperation. Humanity on a pop dies and one of our tiles is ruined, and defend our population centers. I'm gonna go for the middle option.
Building ruined.
Now, the Xenos found we are not conquered so easily. We built up our defenses, learned to adapt and change them charge them in every blood for every inch of Earth. The tide began to turn once we captured and began reverse engineering the Xeno technology. The greatest minds of civilization stood united in defense of all. Breakthrough in alien systems gives us tier 3 plasma cannons. Breakthrough in xenobiology, psionic theory. Breakthrough in xeno engineering, construction templates. I'm gonna go for xeno engineering because those weapon systems can be the weapon system can outpace. I'm not sure if I want to go down the psionic route just yet, but plus 50% build time. That is useful.
We have mastered a new technology.
Desperate and unable to mount a resistance on their own, many nations of Earth ceded their authority, transforming the fragmented nations of Earth into the Citizens Commonwealth of Earth. United under a single banner, we finally stood a chance. The tide began to turn against the Xenos. Now then, target their mainframe, initialize from it spirit bombing, or strike their satellite network. Let's go straight for the source. Target their mainframe. We cleared the Xenos of our homeworld, one battle at a time, street by street, day by day. We began to push them back, and finally they began to withdraw. Our sacrifices were not in vain, though luck and ingenuity, we made a crack in their armor. The jewel of their fleet, their flagship on which they had been conducting the invasion, was exposed. One final offensive was mounted, and the cry of Eldan was heard. They gave in an inch, we take a mile.
Building room.
After years of war, the hostile alien invaders were propelled from Sol. While our work had managed to save billions of lives and we acquired many advanced technologies, this victory came at a cost. Many of the city's infrastructure throughout the world are completely destroyed. Let's work to rebuild. We get planetary reconstruction modifier added for 121 months, giving the following effects. Monthly unity, plus 25%. Monthly influence, empire influence gain. Monthly influence gain, monthly influence minus 0.5, empire influence gain, empire mineral production, empire energy generation down by 10%, food output down by 20%, building cost plus 15%, and happiness minus 20, with a 50% increase to xenophobe ethics attraction. Let's work to rebuild. Yep, we got it. Construction templates plus build speed 50%. This is a pretty good one for so early on. And okay, it looks like it's happened. This is a little thing I've noticed in it. It's like it just limits your style and tech. So, well, at least we got a bonus. So, hull points increase for our corvettes. I want to get more food, and go for that. Okay, and I've actually installed a bunch of other mods. It includes more events, realistic systems, and my good old favorite, automatic exploration. There, now that just saved me a whole bunch of time. And you know how we start? We start with 600 minerals, meaning that we have enough resources to fix the planet. So then Okay, first off, I want to get to work repairing planetary administration. Okay, that will give us additional food. We're okay for minerals, and our energy situation will be solved relatively quickly. So let's get our construction ship, and let's see. +3 in... Okay, where's our... Okay, I want to pick up... I want to get Saturn, and I want to get Ganymede. Then you return to the shipyard. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Okay, we're right backed into a corner. So then, basing what I want to do, I want to secure the main systems in this area. Mainly the fact is that it will give us a good defensible position, so at least we know where the lines of invasion will be. So,
Situation log updated.
And yeah, sort of, yep, the more events mod. I'm gonna disable that because I don't really want to use it.
Special product complete.
Up. Okay, repairs proceeding underway. However, due to the fact is that we are suffering from planetary reconstruction, we have minus. Our happiness is low, so production is lowered. Luckily for us,
Anomaly found.
leave that and +4 minerals plus.
System survey complete.
That's actually a nice start.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's skip that. Basically, our first discovery. I want to get that online. The Taskforce Xeno headquarters. +1 energy, engineering research, and Unity. Which I'm gonna move you there because I like my Unity. 6 months. Okay. So. +7. How far is Alpha Centauri researched? Oh, we still got quite a ways. I'm gonna get Brandel Star as it's quite a fairly nice system, and our first tradition. Normally, I would be going for Discovery to get Planetary Survey Corps, which they've removed, replacing that with Assist Research. So I'm gonna go for Prosperity, which reduces our shipyard and building costs by 15%. And building cost by 15%. This will neutralize the building cost error. Building cost. Sorry, that just had to go for a second. You just sort out timing. So, yeah, in that just sort of split second, we got an anomaly. Okay, Tier 1. Observations of the star have revealed flashes of unusual colours in its photosphere. This spectral analysis does not match typical elements found inside the stars of this class. Let's research that and see what's going on in Alpha Centauri. And luckily, we have... Ooh. This system's actually pretty good for both energy and physics research. And we're almost starving. So... how much longer do we have on that? Still around 2,600 days. Ow. That's gonna take a bite out of... Okay. Well, but we do have a situation log for orbital research mandate. So we need to get to work building orbital research centers. And move here afterwards and you can...
Construction complete. System survey complete.
+2 energy. Okay. Now we can increase our shipyard building speed and building speed building speed by 15%, or go for this. I'm gonna go for that. Mainly because it leads to basically decreasing upkeep costs. I'm gonna get a trading hub. That's just... and Savannah World. Can we survive on Savannah World? Species Savannah. Nope, we cannot.
Construction complete.
Has alien pets. Oh, this planet would be nice if it wasn't for that.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
We're gonna miss that.
Our ships have been upgraded. Anomaly found.
I'm gonna go to my policies and edicts and change our food stockpile. I'm gonna change it to large, so we can be ready just in case we run out of food. Now, that's an oddity I often see pop up. Costs being weird. For example, it said 300 minerals when I had more like 100. Good. That's just an error that seems to pop up every now and
System
then.
survey complete.
+8, +5, 2. Not bad. Ooh, might get something nice out of this in the trap system. I might consider building a second explorer and having a look up here. So, important systems that will be vital to our planetary survival. I would definitely say these systems plus this one. Okay, yeah. Let's just pause and see what is eating the most. I'm gonna get that, which base. Oh, no, go back to auto explore. Guess we'll have to do it ourselves. You +4 energy, wow. And to orbit here to pick up the +4 to physics.
System survey complete.
And if that pop's about to come online, just gonna pop that and gonna remove those.
Construction complete.
Okay, around 1,500 days to go. No, rather you're gonna be sent up here to go and get me some more minerals. We're gonna need. Yes, please. I'm sorry I keep forgetting to read those out.
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, we got Corvette hulls +100. Now we got that little glitch over and done with, and it's been reshuffled. I'm gonna go for powered exoskeletons, which is always a nice option because of that +5 to minerals.
Tile blocker.
Okay, tile block is cleared. Build me a farm.
We have mastered a new technology.
Farms +2. Okay then. I'm gonna go for off-world training companies. Well, that might take a bit longer. That's gonna take the same amount of time as slave armies, but I don't really have slaves. Of course, I'm not going to enslave my own populace. What kind of monster am I? What kind of person am I? I wouldn't enslave the humans. Xenos? Maybe. If they get in our way, they are being chained. They will pay for what they did to Earth. Well, I bet by this time most of the damage has been repaired.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna put you up there for the give us some additional food. We're gonna need that. And you're just sitting around like a lemon. Now we're up to. We found our first.
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, well that. Let's get some lasers, and okay, we found 2 potentially habitable worlds. One has Bavarian stone on it, and a +12 to minerals. Oh, this planet is nice. Okay, so I'm planning. to go down to Epsilon Edida and then to Trappist. Though Cirrus got that +5. The Bavarian Stone is always nice. Okay, let's get Fleet Core. Probably won't do much for now.
Construction complete.
Okay. I'm just gonna go straight for traffic.
System survey complete.
And we have +5 to food. I think I'm gonna go for. And then, ooh, look like we found something interesting. So we found passive spiritualists. So they are spiritualist xenophobes. What stage of development are they in? Atomic age. Might be a good idea to keep an eye on them. You never know when these people are going to nuke themselves. Yeah, the scientific community on Earth is excited to reveal the report on intelligent alien life. They may not be capable of spaceflight, but aliens of the SS Explorer have quantified intelligence, and their society shows all the hallmarks of moderately advanced culture. Prominent xenologists make news that there are excellent opportunities to study society, perhaps not unlike the ones we have previously found in ancient remains on. Disconcerting. Yeah, but
Situation log updated.
Before we developed faster light travel, several sub-light probes were dispatched from Earth at near relativistic speeds towards nearby systems. The scientists who developed the probes naively included sensitive information about our culture in their memory cores as a form of greeting to alien civilizations. It may have been realized that this data could have potentially been used against us. We need to track down these probes before they are found by someone or something unsympathetic to our species. They couldn't have gotten far. Okay. Let's find where they are. Track all on map and let's see how far are they away. And it looks like, okay, a lot of them are in the north. I'm gonna build myself a second science ship. We need to help go out and find where these probes have gone.
Construction complete.
Because if they've got into hostile hands, we must be ready for war. And that star base around Trappist is almost complete. Yep. Final rest. By what appears to be astronomical odds, the SS Explorer actually managed to pinpoint the source of the odd signals as it soared past through the asteroid belt. A small alien construct. A simple scan reveals that it's some sort of ritualistic container holding the remains of an alien spacefarer. Okay, so we get plus 90 to social if we let the coffin get into its wallet, or we can open it, get 60 for all. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, aliens. We just opened up the box containing your irrelevant. Ooh, what do we get? Powered exoskeletons. Okay, Mineral Network 2, standardized Corvette patterns of robots. Let's get some robots. I'm gonna be planning our first foray into colonization utilizing Trappist 5. Though it'll need a much more suitable name.
System survey complete.
Oh, we got our second science ship. Let's get someone new. Ooh, Spark of Genius. go to...
Construction complete.
In fact, no.
Anomaly found.
Did I accomplish orbital research mandates? No, I didn't. Move here. Build research quickly. I want to get that extra unity from... What the... Proceed with caution.
Situation log updated.
What is it? Appears that something has taken an interest in our probe. 115 fleet power. Time to rally the fleet. We have encountered alien life. Life that is not hostile, and our fleets are nowhere near the... we can... Okay, so that's gonna have to wait.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so... Got to get someone new. Well, I can't have... You're fired. Being completely useless to our cause. But that gives us a bit of a boost to our science, as they specialize in making science. So then... Well, I just got one of my ships stuck. So I'm gonna need to get another construction ship.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Well, we'll have to go with Cirrus.
Situation log updated.
It'll take us some,
Anomaly found.
it'll take us some time to... Plus 500 physics. Ah, that's nice. And I think if I'm right... Yep. That's... Planetary week. Ah, we got a first faction. The Human United Front. And also an anomaly. Of the night... Massive glowing... Yep. And with that, I'm gonna say that's our first part. So we've begun our work to expand our reach across the galaxy. We have encountered a hostile unknown. We've encountered some primitive aliens, and we've been working to expand our influence. And with our first faction, I believe that will be all. I am the good one. I hope you enjoyed the start of hopefully this nice little series. I will see you again next time. If you want, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much.